30 minit lah.
Air pun sudah habis ni, macam mana?
Bukan saya punya, kawan saya punya.
Ada, okey ya.
There's a tree house, the peak. You can see the city view. Then there is a waterfall.
Peak. If you always see on Instagram, that's another peak. That's another peak. But the top, the highest peak is the one over there.
Stunning views on top of Mount Trusmadi.
How do you feel?
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Selamat datang kembali di channel MOSA GEMPAK. Hari ini kita akan melihat suasana yang begitu meriah apabila penduduk tempatan dan para pelancong dari pelbagai negara bersama-sama menikmati aktiviti hiking di gunung-gunung indah di Malaysia. Bukan sekadar mendaki, malah mereka turut menikmati udara yang segar, pemandangan yang memukau serta keramahan rakyat Malaysia yang membuatkan pengalaman ini sukar dilupakan. Jom kita saksikan keseronokan mereka.
Come on guys. Sikit gitu. Saya nak sampai ke sini, saya turun tadi dalam 20-15 minit lah.
Orang bawah tadi kata lagi 10 minit.
Tapi kalau baring macam ni, saya sejam lagi ni.
Sini kena bagi motivation lah cakap.
Oh, motivation. 5 minit. Come on. Let's go. Saya naik balik.
Kalau tutup lagi 30 minit lah.
Air pun sudah habis ni, macam mana?
Bukan saya punya, kawan saya punya.
Ada, okey ya.
Abang buat apa tu?
Ha?
Buat apa?
Ini saya buat air.
Ni sejuk ah.
Kubek ah?
No. This
Ada
not.
cola kah? Ada.
Saya tadi saya ada kopi. Oh,
Boleh dia.
jadi ya.
Mau tarik ni ya, teh tarik.
Satu lagi last. Siapa mau?
Ini air apa?
Ini air dia similar like 100 plus. Tapi ini like tak ada gas. Oh, you know
Mana boleh beli?
So this from Indonesia. So famous lah dekat sana.
Oh, you orang Indonesia?
No.
Insta ada.
Ada juga.
And nobody cares ah.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares.
Tapi you care orang.
Ya, saya care orang. Saya sayang orang. Okey, sebab sekarang semua ada happy, pergi naik.
Ya, 5 minit saja lagi.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the motivation also. Dah tadi 30 ni.
Genau deswegen mache ich das. Hi, it's me Marike, German living in Malaysia. And you get the full story how this happened in the Malaysian jungle. Going for the Tioman jungle hike now. And it was so hard to reach. But this Asian man, he just collected me from the street and got me here. Yeah. Honestly, life is all about the people you meet. French man I got into conversation on the ferry told me that there is a trek to Luar and excited me to go for the trek because he told me I can find a waterfall. The Asian man from the beginning can save my life. Lost da unten. Und ich weiß nicht, ob man es sehen kann. Aber der Dschungel wollte mich nicht wieder gehen lassen. Oh, ich bin so dankbar, dass ich wieder on track bin. Also ich dachte nicht, dass ich sterbe. Auf den Weg fokussieren. Also ich dachte nicht, dass ich sterbe. Ich hatte schon leichte Panik, weil ich war wirklich... Und die Dornen, ich blute auch überall. Genau deswegen mache ich das. Sorry for switching to German, but in this situation I could not think about speaking in English. So the Asian man saved my life because he told me I need to stay and check to the cable. And at the point I was lost in the jungle, I was not able to see the cable anymore. But I was fighting to find myself back on the track with the cable, and here you see I got there. It took me maybe 1.5 hours until I reached the street again. There's a bigger famous waterfall, Ali's waterfall. I explored this one and ended up with some Asian men. They started talking to me because they saw me hiking, and then I ended up on their truck driving down to Juara Beach, my goal. So not a full hike to Juara, but it was still amazing. Glad to be back at my hostel for sure.
Today I'm hiking solo. Okay, it looks kind of dark.
Come with me to climb Malaysia's second highest mountain. It's 12 in the morning, time to start ascending. Let's go. This trail is only 4.3 kilometers, but just 5 minutes in, the trail is narrow and steep.
There's a lot of foot obstacles,
but nothing my Adidas Kampong cannot handle. Even though the climb up is done in the dark, there's still some beautiful things to look at, like these cool looking Nepenthes plants.
This is the distance, and apparently this is the clouded leopard territory.
So we had to hurry up and keep going for a few more hours.
The craziest trail I've ever seen. It's like climbing on trees.
300 meters away from the summit now, and I have almost no more energy left in me. Palan, we're gonna make it. This is where we're gonna sleep for the next hour and on a poncho. Saya mengantuk.
I woke up right on time for sunrise, had a bit more trekking to do, and I got hypnotized by more flowers, but then
We haven't seen the leopard, but here's the proof that there are some.
it might have been following us this whole time, but it's fine because we survived to see the stunning views on top of Mount Trusmadi.
How do you feel? It's a bit cold though, but look at that. Mount Kinabalu right there. I think that's the clearest view I've seen, and I'm crying. 2,642 meters of elevation. This was absolutely worth the sleepless night.
Hari ni kita nak naik Gunung Bintang, gunung tertinggi dekat Kedah, 1862 meter. So pakat marapat semua. Sama tadi kita dah naik 4-wheel dari homestay ke pintu rimba ni around 30 minit. Sejak sini kita briefing, kita warm up sikit and then baca doa. Sehari kita akan melalui 6 checkpoint, iaitu Bukit Tonggek, Ayak Terjun Bintang, Bukit Red Bull, Kem Bunian, Bonsai Garden, Bintang Kecil dan seterusnya ke puncak lah. So kita akan melalui 2 ayak terjun besar dekat perjalanan ke Bukit Tonggek dan betul-betul dekat ayak terjun Bintang. Lagi satu dekat Kem Bunian pun ada ayak terjun, tapi hampa kena turun sikit dalam 5 minit untuk ke ayak terjun sebab dia bukan dekat laluan utama. Laluan yang kita lalu ni agak mencabar. Daripada starting point ke CP3 ni dia jauh tapi manis-manis je. Daripada Red Bull nak ke atas tu yang tu dia agak jahat. Naik turun macam roller coaster, tapi tak apa. Saya tahu hampa semua ni padu-padu. Bila dah sampai atas tu insya-Allah hilang segala penat, minda pun jadi tenang. Kita tinggal stres, kita tinggal masalah ke atas tu, turun dengan jiwa dan otaknya fresh. Boleh macam tu. So alhamdulillah banyak benda yang kita boleh belajar daripada trip ni sambil kita menikmati, enjoy dengan keindahan alam. So nothing to say, thank you team for this experience. Bak sampah jangan buang merata. So sama-sama kita lestarikan hutan kita. Boleh macam tu. Okay, insyaAllah let's go. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Sepanjang perjalanan, kelihatan para pendaki saling memberi semangat antara satu sama lain walaupun datang daripada latar belakang dan negara yang berbeza. Ada yang berhenti merakam gambar panorama, menikmati keindahan hutan tropika. Malah ada juga yang teruja apabila berjaya tiba di puncak. Ramai pelancong memuji laluan pendakian di Malaysia yang menawarkan pemandangan luar biasa serta suasana alam semula jadi yang masih terpelihara. Pengalaman ini bukan sahaja mencabar fizikal, malah turut mengeratkan persahabatan dan mencipta kenangan yang indah.
Yo, we made it. So, why did no one tell me that the peak of Mount KK is just a signboard, guys? Right now we're just queuing up like this, just take a picture of signboard. I thought like everyone's Instagram is different. So yeah, this is the reality of Mount KK. But then check out stars, guys. It's insane. This is the view of the highest peak in Malaysia. 4 kilometers below sea level. 5:29 a.m. right now. So Mount KK is really interesting because there are actually many peaks that I never knew about. Like, that's one peak that we always see on Instagram. That's another peak. That's another peak. But then the top, the highest peak is the one over there. You just go up there, it's just a signboard. You take a photo, you come down. Because everyone's queuing up. Take a photo up there. But yeah, what an experience. Highest point in Malaysia. There's no other mountains higher than this.
I chose Penang Hill to train for Everest Base Camp, but I did not know it was this beautiful. It's pretty convenient to get to and no permits or guides are needed to hike. Look out for signs to the Heritage Trail on the left of the Penang Hill funicular station. Follow the path which will lead you to the top of the Chinese temple. And don't forget to look back for the views. We started at 7 a.m. and there were already people hiking up too, so we just followed them. Trail starts from this sign that says Bukit Bendera, and from here on out it's a flight of very steep never-ending stairs. It took us about an hour to reach what we thought was the summit, which was also a train station and had a toilet, and this spot right outside turned out to be the best place to take your sunrise photos, as it was the only unblocked spot with panoramic views. As it turned out, we later discovered that it wasn't the summit, as we still had more stairs to climb. Trails are about 10% of the hike. You will come across another station, and I also found this giant millipede. It's a pretty steep climb the rest of the way to the top, where you will come across a huge hawker center. I immediately ordered an XL watermelon juice. The summit is actually a pretty large area, and the views are nice but a bit touristy, so we just grabbed more fruit juice and made our way down quickly. It's the same way back down, so you have an option to take the train from here, but we decided to hike down instead for more training. It took us about 5 hours, which meant we're still in time for lunch back in Georgetown. This place was famous for their nasi lemak and Hainanese chicken chop, but I was surprised at how delicious their traditional bread was as well. After exploring and taking pictures with the street art, our final stop was at this cafe, which had really pretty pastries, but my favorite was their homemade kombucha, which was the perfect refreshing ending to our very hot hike.
I bet you haven't been to this hike near Batu Caves in KL with KL skyline, tree house and waterfalls. For the last hike of 2025, we went to Bukit Sri Pertama in KL. We started the morning at 6:30 AM, but it was cloudy, so sadly no sunrise. So there are 3 checkpoints. There's a tree house, the peak, you can see the city view. Then there is a waterfall. We found the tree house. We decided not to go up to the tree house and headed straight to the peak. Is that the peak? From here, you can see the 四大天王 of KL. TRX, KLCC, KL Tower, and 118. Then we continued on to the waterfalls, passing through some forests. Came down to this waterfall. From the waterfalls, just keep following the signs and we went back to the car park. One thing though, don't go for this hike alone. We were literally the only ones there 99% of the time. See you in the next one.
3 tahun tinggal di Malaysia, akhirnya aku bisa ngerasain hiking dengan view seindah ini. Ini aku sampai di lokasi sekitar jam 7 pagi. Niatnya sih biar bisa lihat sunrise dari atas. Biaya masuknya RM7 aja per orang. Di bawah sini juga ada toilet, jadi bisa prepare dulu sebelum naik. Awal perjalanan treknya masih santai, tapi dari awal aja udah langsung kerasa vibes lagi di tengah hutan. Selang beberapa menit baru deh mulai ketemu trek yang bikin napas mulai kerasa lebih berat. Jalurnya agak nanjak dan sedikit licin. Tapi tenang, di beberapa titik udah disediain tali buat pegangan. Jadi menurut aku masih aman banget buat pemula. Semakin ke atas view-nya pelan-pelan mulai kebuka, bikin makin gak sabar buat sampai ke puncak. Dan bener aja, setelah kurang lebih 1 jam jalan, akhirnya ini aku sampai juga di puncak. Lihat deh view-nya, indah banget ya. Bisa bikin lupa loh sama capek pas hiking tadi. Di sini ada 3 titik puncak, jadi setelah dari sini aku lanjut ke puncak yang ketiga, yang katanya paling tinggi. Gak jauh kok, cuma sekitar 15 menitan aja. Tapi menurut aku, view di spot terakhir ini gak seindah yang sebelumnya. Jadi beberapa menit sebelum matahari makin tinggi, aku mutusin buat turun lagi ke bawah. Walaupun gak dapat sunrise yang perfect, tapi pengalaman naik ke Bukit Broga ini tetap berkesan. Kayaknya sih aku bakal balik lagi ke sini. Tapi kira-kira nextnya hiking ke bukit mana dulu ya?
Cantik, cantik gila. Terkesima, sangat terkesima dengan view pagi ni di puncak Kinabalu. Walaupun dah banyak kali naik, tapi tetap setiap kali nak naik Kinabalu nak dapatkan view macam ni. Kan dapat, alhamdulillah.
Keindahan gunung-gunung di Malaysia adalah satu anugerah yang wajar kita hargai bersama. Sebagai pendaki, marilah kita sentiasa menjaga kebersihan, menghormati alam sekitar, mematuhi peraturan keselamatan dan saling membantu antara satu sama lain tanpa mengira bangsa atau negara. Dengan sikap yang bertanggungjawab, lebih ramai pelancong akan terus memilih Malaysia sebagai destinasi pendakian yang menarik dan selamat. Terima kasih kerana menonton di MOSA GEMPAK. Jangan lupa like, kongsi dan subscribe supaya anda tidak terlepas lagi video-video menarik yang akan datang. Jumpa lagi dalam video seterusnya. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera.